So there's Coffee sleeping, and then up there is Willow. I know the camera won't really, but there we go. That's okay. It's not gonna focus again. There's Willow. So those are two pretty kitties. I was at my dad's house this morning. I got to see Hickory and Casper and Carl and Ali and Aslan and Raja and Riker and Cleopatra. Right now, all four of Twilight's babies, Connor's, Ryder, Alu, and Jasmine right now are all missing. But I didn't see Twilight either, so she might have taken them with her hunting to kind of teach them how to hunt, which is okay. That happens a lot in the animal world, so I'm not too concerned. We usually wait a week before we declare anyone dead, but we have had a situation where a cat was gone for 2 weeks and they came back and they were fine. So we usually wait a week, and if they come back, that's great. If they don't, you move on. We moved to the farm when I was 4 years old, so we've been there more than 30 years now, and it's people say you don't get used to it. I've gotten used to it because it happens so often. Cats disappear or they get hit on the road. It still hurts if it's one of your favorites, but I think after a while you learn to keep going no matter what. Sen, hi. So if this is your first time joining us, if you say where you're watching from, I give you a shout out. I've started doing that. So if you just say, hey, I'm watching from Alaska, I give you a shout out. So if you want to say where you're watching from, you get a shout out. So yeah. EV4, no, um E4V, I am not your grandpa. Yes, fast time. So, Samutra, shout out to you from Brazil. Night Satter, oh, thank you. Jojo, hello. Ashka Sen, hello, watching from India. I've had actually quite a few people on here from India. Logan Savory, hello. So this week we don't have any more birthdays or anniversaries. Yesterday actually was an anniversary for my family. It was 3 years that we had our cute little black cat named Ozzy. I am actually from the United States, Pennsylvania, born and raised. See if we can find Ozzy so I can show you who I'm talking about. She might be hiding. Alright, she's not where she usually is. Usually she's under there. She's not there right now. I don't know where she is. She might be under the bed or somewhere else that I don't know where she is. Oh, this is Molly. She will not be one till September 28th. It's her birthday. So she's almost 10 months old. Almost. She'll be 10 months old the end of July. So she's 9.5 months old. She'll be 10 months old. She'll be 10 months old the end of July. She'll actually be 10 months old the day after Coffee's birthday. Again, this is Coffee. And he will be a year old July 27th. And that is the day before Azzy will turn 10 months old. Because she's a September baby. She was born late last season. And Mama never came back for her. And of course, I could not leave a kitten alone. So she came home. Actually, I just found Azzy. I don't know if you can. Do you see that lump up there? That's Azzy. She's a black cat. She has some white on her chest and her belly. But that is Azzy. And she just celebrated her 3rd birthday in April. And then she celebrated 3 years of being with us yesterday. Yesterday was the 3-year mark of me getting her and having her in our lives. And I tell you what, that one's so cute. So, Willow, this beautiful darling right here, she celebrated her 7th birthday back in April. She is also an April baby. She's 7. And Azzy is 3. And Coffee is 11.5 months old. This is my face. I go back and forth so that I can show you the cats and everything. So he is 11.5 months old. He'll be 12 months old the end of this month. And Molly is 9.5 months old. She'll be 10 months to the end of this month. We actually bottle raised Molly from 9 days old. Now, if you want to join in on Coffee's birthday, which is July 27th, which is a Monday, you're going to want to tune in. Yes, I do have 4 cats. So if you want to join in on July 27th, I'm not sure what time yet. I'll have to get back to you guys on the time. And it will be PA, United States of America time. If you can join in. And if not, you can watch the playback. But I'm going to be telling the story of Coffee. How we acquired Coffee, because it is a little bit of a long story. It is actually kind of a interesting, cool story of how we acquired him. MG, hello. VK, I'm not sure how you want me to return. Ashka, great. I'm glad you're going to join us later this month when we do Coffee's birthday celebration by telling his story. And then September 28th, I'm not sure what date that is. We might have to do it not on her birthday. It was a weekend. I try not to do it. Oh, VK, welcome. Shout out to you watching from India. I got a lot of people from India watching my channel. So September 28th is actually a Monday as well. On that date, we will hear the story of Molly. Because Molly is a little bit of an interesting story too, how we acquired her and what my thoughts were and how she came to be with us and everything we had to go through with her. Oh, thank you. So everything we had to go through with her, she was a little bit of a roller coaster too. I will say Coffee was the biggest roller coaster out of all of our cats. Trust me, Coffee was the biggest roller coaster I think we've ever had to go through. But yeah, I actually am married. My wedding anniversary is coming up in September. I will be married 10 years. Okay. Yeah, so definitely plan to join for those 2 birthday bashes. I'm actually making salmon for dinner if anyone likes salmon. Me and my husband love salmon. It's very healthy, has a lot of omega-3s. So you should definitely think about trying some salmon at some point. It's really good. Salmon's delicious. So we'll have salmon and we're going to have some corn tonight too. My husband and I really like salmon and we really like corn too, so gonna have some I actually do not have any children. I've actually said this several times in this channel. I actually cannot have biological children. I have some health issues, and so I am not healthy enough to carry a child to term. And my husband right now is at work because we just bought a house. I am from the United States. Yeah. So I actually cannot carry a child to full term. I would be putting myself and my child's life at risk. So me and my husband are actually looking into adoption. So that is what is happening right now since I cannot have children with my health issues. So, yeah. So I will not be having biological children. I've come to terms with it. My husband has not yet, so. Sorry. I will not be coming to India at any time in my lifetime. That is actually not even on my list of places I want to go. I am very much wanting to stay where I am. Yes, I cannot have biological children. Biological? If you're asking what that means, it means from my own body. I can't bear a child. So, if that's what you're asking. So, yeah. Salmon looks so good, guys. Okay, yeah, so biological children means from my own body. The way a lot of people say you're supposed to have children. But some people, because of health issues or whatever, they can't have that. I actually have another friend that because of health issues, they can't have children. I actually have a friend who she had to adopt both her daughters because of health issues. Some actually are the same as mine. She couldn't have children either. I actually have a cousin who is trying for a second child right now, and she's not having much luck either. So, yeah. But we're working on getting our house ready for a home study so that we can get a home study done and get started towards the adoption process. So I'm really excited about that. Very, very excited to get going. Well, I have to get going myself. I have to get this salmon ready to go into the oven. Because even though my husband doesn't get home for like an hour and 20 minutes yet, I'm hungry. Yes and no. Okay. Yes and no. I've talked to the doctor about the options. There is the option, because of the one medical issue I have, the one option would be to have a C-section. I don't want that. I have discussed the topic with two of my doctors, and we just can't with the suggestion that it's the safer route to just um, go with adoption, so that we don't have like a miscarriage, a stillborn, or me lose my life altogether as well. So it's just, and with my age, I am 37, so it's already a high risk pregnancy if I would get pregnant, and we don't want to go through that. So we just decided that it's better if we go through adoption. Safer for me, safer for the baby. It's just safer for everyone at this point. Because my cousin is the same age as me, and she's trying for a second child, and it's not going well. So, because I'm over 35, it's a high risk pregnancy. Yeah, it's just safer and better. All right, well, I gotta go. I want to get this stuff in the oven. Even though my husband's not due home for a while, I'm hungry, so I'm making stuff so that I can eat. Because I know it's like only 4:10ish, but I'm starving, guys, and so I want to eat soon. So I gotta get this in the oven. All right, thank you so much for joining my channel today. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. As I end every broadcast or try to, I love you, God loves you, and remember, God made you special.